When you live in any given city for a while, people find themselves stagnant and don't really get out that much, and they just go about their daily routine from home to school or to work and back. Many people find themselves living in the same pattern every day, finding the same stores, finding the same way of life pretty much every day. So today I decided, once I went to the Haram, that I'd go discover some new places in Qom. And I found a few new places that were within walking distance of the Haram. One of the first things that I noticed on my walk was these really old small alleys connecting all the houses in the old Qom. It's something that I rarely ever see. Now, the first place I went was the Jame Mosque, which is apparently the second oldest mosque in Qom, and that's from 529 after Hijra, according to the internet, or about 1135 AD, so almost 1,000 years old, this current building itself. Apparently it's even older, but most of this current building is that old. And I just love the appearance of these old alleyways so much. I just had to record a few of them on my walk between different places. It was just nice to see that different side of Qom that's not just all new apartment buildings. One thing that you'll notice all over Iran is the various Imamzadehs all over the place, every city pretty much. And these are people who are related directly to the 12 Imams for the Ithna Ashari Shias. Now, this first place was the Imamzadeh of Sayyid Musa. I couldn't get much information even when I asked them, but obviously locals may have information on this. I just didn't personally get information about these various Imamzadehs, how they are related to the Imams. And again, I decided to take a bunch of different back alleys to my next stop. I just love going through them instead of the main roads. And my next stop was the Gonbad Sabz, and it's closed to the public. No one's allowed in there, but I was able to get some video at least. This apparently is from the 8th century after Hijra, or about the 1300s, so about 700 years old these graves are. After this, I went to a nearby Imamzadeh again, that is just across the road in the Martyrs Cemetery, and this is the Imamzadeh of Ali ibn Jafar. Once again, I don't have any information on who this individual is. It's just another Imamzadeh that I went to. And after this, I just briefly went around the Martyrs Cemetery itself. Now you notice in the Martyrs Cemetery, there's no graves that are raised above the ground, and if they are, it's no more than about hand width. Now, everywhere people are walking here is graves, so it's impossible to not walk on the graves here. That's not out of disrespect, it's just that there's no room to do otherwise. Now, as I was here, you can hear a jackhammer in the background. Unfortunately, what that means is they're making more room for more bodies. Now, there's even a ceremony going on right now. And as you notice in this next image here, this is Alina and Afifa Tarbai's grave, who were shot down in the Ukraine airline about 2 years ago. They're family friends of my wife. And these people are also from the community I'm from in Toronto as well. Please recite Surah Al-Fatiha for their souls. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladhina an'amta 'alayhim. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. After this, I just went to one of the third Imamzadehs that was nearby, and this is the Imamzadeh of Hamza. Again, I have no information on him. This mosque was actually closed, so I wasn't able to go in it. And my last stop on the way back to the Haram was this place called Maydan Koneh. I only knew because of Google Maps itself, but I just looked beyond a metal fence and filmed this just to give you a shot of what it was.